So if we can help, we're gonna, period. We're not about the bottom line, we're about helping people, period. CBD is important for the world. It just so happens we're in Kansas City. We're on the hemp roundtable with the other largest CBD manufacturers. I'm frequently asked, why are you in Kansas City? It's like, that's home. That's home. I'm not, why would I go to California or Denver? Just simply because it would be more convenient. This is where we're from, and we're here. Luckily, I guess, the people from Kansas City get the results and the benefits of probably more CBD use per capita, I'll bet you, than any city in the United States. So we do a number of things, lobbying efforts. We did state by state. We wrote the Hemp Farm Bill of 2018 that just got passed, which has ended 81 years of prohibition of the cannabis plant. Now, cannabis, hemp, as long as it's under 0.3% THC, is as legal as oats or corn. It's simply a commodity. You can grow it, you can make CBD out of it, you can make hemp fiber, you can make bioplastics, you can make ethanol. Thousands of different things can be made from this plant that arbitrarily was taken from people. So it's kind of an amazing thing to have been part of that. This is a supplement that everybody should have in their diet, really. I mean, that's it. That we know the power of it, how much it can change lives. That we just want to expose everybody to it and get them educated. That's really when you get down to the core, I think what we do more than anything is educate. We're constantly educating. We're educating about the endocannabinoid system, full spectrum oil, nanotechnology, all these different things that encompass who we are, and educating you how this can help with whatever it is you need it for or may need it for. This is everything. Right? This is everything. Yeah, the education is everything. Without this, you don't know. You've heard CBD, well, it's this magic potion. I don't know what do I need? How much should I take? Why am I taking it? How often should I take it? Without that education that is so important to us, your results are going to be mixed at best, right?
The reason I started taking CBD was I noticed in the background what it would do for people, and I said, well, I have this pain, I said, I hope it helps me, and I'm always young, I feel young and all that, so I'm one of those who like to take the pain and say it'll go away sooner or later. But I skateboarded for 2.5 years, and I had really terrible pain in the joints of my knees. And I said, hopefully this helps. And ever since I started taking CBD, I never had to deal with the pain in my knees again, ever. And that's where I was like, wow, this is real, So I try to have conversations with everybody, because I don't want nobody to feel unappreciated. Because every single employee in this warehouse is a great worker. It's got great relationships, and then everybody here is such a great person. And what I try to tell them is there's several instances where employees have came to me and told me, I don't know if I can do this, it's too much, or I don't know if I'll succeed. And one of the things that I've always told them is, you can succeed. You can do this. And I've told them, I said, I don't ever want you to tell yourself that you can't do it, because mind is a beautiful thing. And you are capable of doing everything that everybody else is doing.
I first started using CBD, I actually knew Vince before he ever even had this company, and he knew I suffered from anxiety and depression, and so he gave me my first tinctures and was like, here, let me know how this makes you feel. I mean, I'm having a lot of people having good feedback, and it was immediate. It was a day where I was having a really horrible day, and I took my first tincture of CBD, and literally within 10 minutes, I was like, what is this? What did you just give me? It can't be illegal, because this is just too good to be true. It was just I'd been prescribed Xanax for over 20 years, on and off of antidepressants my whole life. And since I started this journey 5 years ago, I don't take Xanax anymore. I don't take my antidepressants. I feel more balanced and normal, in mood and emotion wise, than I ever have in my entire life. It's like, where were you 20 years ago kind of thing. It took me 3 years to talk my dad into trying it. I finally got him to try it, and he suffered from chronic pain, Crohn's disease, tremors. He's had multiple heart surgeries. He's a hot mess. He has PTSD from the military. He's a mess. He, after 3 days of starting CBD, got off of his hydrocodones that he'd been on for years. His Crohn's is in remission. He's off of his tremor meds. He's just a changed man. He used to walk with a cane. He doesn't anymore. He's a normal middle 50-year-old man, So it's just changed our lives. I know Vince personally, so, and you know, I already knew that he's a genuine, amazing, like big-hearted, like I will help you any way that I can kind of man. And that's what made him start this journey. And so hearing his stories of how it was helping people, and like, it's never been about money. It's never been about, oh, this is gonna make me tons of money. Like, that's not it. It's like, this is it's gonna change the world. This is gonna change people's lives. And you know, once I got my dad to try it, especially, like, I mean, obviously it helped me. When it changes your life like that, and you've been suffering for so many years, and you're able to share that with people, like, that's my mission. Like, if I can make enough money to pay my bills, that's great. But I believe every single person, like every human that suffers from anxiety, depression, pain, inflammation, like anything you can think of, they need the opportunity to know. They need the education. So for me to have a storefront for people to come to and get that education in an honest, like safe space, like where they're not getting pressured to hurry up and buy all these things, like I give them the information, I tell them to do their research, I give them free samples, like try it, and then they can make the choice from there if that's right for them. But like to be able to share that with the world is huge to me. Everybody needs to know.